Hello everyone, this is our first video on GCSE topic revision. Today we are going to study about expanding brackets and factorizing. First, look at the theory on the topic and practice with some exam style questions. Expanding brackets. First of all, single bracket expansion. So in this my first example, 3 brackets x plus 3. So this 3 is going to be multiplied by x and the 3 is going to be multiplied the 3. So 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 3 is 9. The second type is double brackets. So x plus 2 in one bracket and 2x minus 3 is in the second bracket. So the order, x is going to multiply the 2x term, then x is going to be multiplied the minus 3. Then the plus 2 is going to be multiplied the 2x and the plus 2 is going to be multiplied the minus 3. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times minus 3 is minus 3x. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times minus 3 is 2 times 3 is 6. Plus times minus is negative, so negative 6. Then you can collect the like terms, 2x squared plus 4x and negative minus 3x. So negative and a positive is going to be positive 1x minus 6. Triple bracket is the next type. X plus 2 in one bracket, x plus 5 in the second bracket and x minus 3 in the third bracket. First of all, keep the x plus 2 in the front and expand the second and third brackets. So you have order x times x, then x times minus 3, then 5 times x and 5 times minus 3. So you get x squared minus 3x plus 5x minus 15. Then collect the like terms, make it as a reduced format, x squared plus 2x minus 15. Then from the x, you're going to multiply the entire bracket, x times x squared, x times 2x and x times minus 15. So you get 3 terms on that. Then plus 2, you're going to multiply the entire bracket. So plus 2 times x squared, 2x and minus 15. So you got another 3 terms. So altogether 6 terms there. X cube. X times x squared is x cube. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times minus 15 is minus 15x. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times 2x is 4x minus 2 times 15 is minus 30. Then collect the like terms, x cubed, 2x squared plus 2x squared is 4x squared, minus 15x with plus 4x is minus 11x, then minus 30. So the next theory is factorizing. DOTS. We call this as a dots. Difference of two squares. So the format is a squared minus b squared equals to a minus b in one bracket, a plus b in the second bracket. So you need to find out the format. So 2 terms with a squared with minus in between. So you can write it as a minus b the first bracket and a plus b the second bracket. Have a look at the example here. 4x squared minus 9y squared equal, the 4x squared can be written as 2 squared x squared minus 3 squared y squared. So we can write as a 2x whole thing squared minus 3y whole thing squared. That's what here, 2x whole thing squared minus 3y whole thing squared. Then this is difference of two squares. So 2x minus 3y in first bracket and 2x plus 3y in the second bracket. You can write that in the different order, 2x plus 3y or 2x minus 3y secondly. This doesn't matter. Factorizing. To factorize an expression, look for a common factor which divides into all the terms. For an example, 3x plus 9. So if you want to factorize this one, I can divide both terms, the 3x and the 9, both can be divided by 3. So that 3 is the common factor. So take the common factor outside of the brackets, then 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 3 is 9. So the factor 3 comes outside, then 3x divided by 3, left over is x, 9 divided by 3 is plus 3. That is the answer. The second theory is, remember to take the highest common factor of the expressions out. So for example, 12pq minus 4pw. First of all, if you consider the number term 4 and 12, 4 is the HCF for 12 and 4. So that means 12 can be written as 4 times 3, 4 can be written as 4 times 1, then 4 can be taken out as a common factor, that is the highest common factor of the numbers, then 4 is coming out. Then PQ and PW, the common factor is P, so the P is coming out, so only left over is 3 and a Q, so 3Q minus 4 is going out, P is gone, so W is left over. So the answer is 4P outside of the bracket, 3Q minus Q. So summary is, factorizing and expanding brackets are opposite to each other. So if you are taking a common factor out of two expressions, so that is called factorizing. But if you are expanding them out, it's called expanding brackets. Here if you have 3x squared plus 12x, I'm taking 3 and 12 is the common factor out. X squared and x, one of the x I can take them out, so 3x out, left over is x plus 4. So that is called factorizing. I'm taking the factors out and writing the remaining terms. If I'm releasing the brackets, expanding it out, it's called expanding the brackets. Let's look at some exam style questions. Expanding brackets and factorizing. This is our first tutorial. You can get a PDF version of this tutorial from our website www.smarttutor.co.uk/worksheet.php. Under that E11 category, you can download the tutorials. Question number 1A. Simplify. X plus 2 whole thing squared. The down is x plus 2. So what we are going to do is x plus 2 whole thing squared over x plus 2. We can write this as a x plus 2, x plus 2. So one of the x plus 2 is going to be cancelled out. So the answer is x plus 2. Second question, factorize completely. So 2a squared b plus 3a cubed b. So we need to find out the factors of these two terms, a squared and a cubed. So a squared, we can take it out. B, both expressions has the b term, so a squared b can be out. The numbers 2 and 3, there's no common factors for it. So open bracket, a squared and b gone, so 2 is left over plus 3, one of the a is left over. So the answer is a squared b out, 2 plus 3a. What you can do is, you can check the answer by expanding the bracket again and see whether the question is coming. So if you times a squared b times 2 is 2a squared b, which is correct. a squared b times 3a, which is 3a cube b. So let me write that in the question. Question number 1a, we got the answer for x plus 2, and the second part is a squared b 2 plus 3a. That is our final answer, and the working is next to it. Question number 2, expand and simplify. So the very first question is double brackets. So what we are going to do is x minus 3 x plus 5. So we are going to multiply by x both terms. So x times x is x squared, x times 5 is 5x, and minus 3 times x is minus 3x, and minus times 5 is minus 15. So you will get x squared plus 2x minus 15. So that is the answer. So 5x take away 3x is 2x, and minus 15 is the number part. Second question, factorize completely. 6a to the power 8 b cube minus 3a cube b. So the common factor for the numbers 3 and 6, you can take the 3 out. A cube and A8, so you need to take the A3 out. B cube and B, so you can take one of the B out. Open brackets, 3 times 2 is 6. A to the power 3 taken off from A to the power 8, which is A to the power 5. B3, B1 is out, so B squared is left over. Minus 3 is out, A cube is out, B is out, so only 1 is left over. If you have any issue, just to check the answer by multiply by again. 3 times 2 6, A3, A5, A8, B1, B2 is B cube, minus 1. So the answer is 3A cube B 2A5 b squared minus 1. The first question is x squared plus 2x minus 15. That is our final answer. Question number 3, expand and simplify. So let me write the question. 2x plus 3y plus 4x minus y. So if you expand the brackets, so 2x plus 6y plus 4x minus 4y. So 2x plus 4x is 6x plus 2y. So that is the answer for the first part. Second part, factorize completely. 8p minus 12p cubed. For the numbers 8 and 12, the common factor is 4, and you can take the p out, so 4p, whatever left over inside the brackets. So 4 times 2 is 8, p already out, minus 4 times 3, p already out, so q is left over. So that is our final answer, 4p 2 minus 3q, and the working is there. And first question, 6x plus 2y. Question number 4, expand and simplify. So 3 brackets here, so let me write the question. 2x plus 1, x minus 3, and x plus 5. So the way to do this one, keep 1 brackets and find the answer for the expanding out the other 2 brackets. So I'm going to keep the 2x plus 1 and I'm going to expand the other two brackets. So x times x is x squared plus 5x minus 3x minus 3 times 5 is 15. So what I did, I times it by x times x and x times 5, then minus 3 times x and minus 3 times 5. Now I'm going to simplify the multiplication collecting like terms. So x squared, 5x minus 3x is plus 2x minus 15, bracket close. Now the 2x is going to be multiply each and every term, and after that the 1 is going to be multiply all the three terms. Let's start. 2x times x squared is 2x cubed. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. And 2x times minus 15 is minus 30x. Plus 1 times x squared is x squared. 1 times 2x is 2x. And 1 times minus 15 is minus 15. So 2x cubed is in the front because collecting like terms, x cubed I have only one place. 4x squared, here also another one 4x squared. So 4x squared plus 1x squared is 5x squared. Negative 30x plus 2x. So negative 28x, negative 15. So that is our final answer. Question number B. 6a minus 24a squared. I can take the 6 as a common factor out and the a out. 1 minus 4a. So if I expand it out, 6a times 1 is 6a. 6 times 4 is 24. A times a is a squared. So that is our final answer. So let me write that one. So 6a 1 minus 4a is the second part answer, and the first part answer is 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus 28x minus 15. Question number 5. Factorize 1 minus 4x squared. So let me write the question. 1 minus 4x squared. So this is a pattern we studied. It's called dots, difference of two squares. So I need to make these two terms as a square of two terms. So 1 can be written as 1 squared minus 4x squared can be written as 2x whole thing squared. So the difference of 2 square means you can write it as 1 minus 2x, 1 plus 2x. So that is our final answer. Second part, expand and simplify, is a double bracket expansion. 3x plus 5, 4x minus 1. So simply you need to multiply by 3x times 4x, which is 12x squared, and 3x times minus 1 is minus 3x. Then 5 times 4x is 20x, and 5 times minus 1 is minus 5. Now collecting the like terms, 12x squared, 20x, negative 3x, so plus 17x minus 5. So that is the final answer for the B part. So let me write that one. So 12x squared plus 17x minus 5, and the first part answer is 1 minus 2x, 1 plus 2x. Question number 6. Factorize x squared minus 49s. Again, this is the question we studied about dots, difference of two squares. So the both expressions can be written as x squared minus 7 squared. So this is a squared minus b squared format. So x minus 7, x plus 7. So that is our final answer. Second part, expand and simplify. So 2y plus 7, y minus 3. So expand that out. 2y times y is 2y squared. 2y times minus 3 is minus 6y. 7 times y is plus 7y. And 7 times minus 3 is minus 21. Collecting like terms, so 2y squared, 7y is positive 7y minus 6y is positive y minus 21. So that is our final answer. So let me write that quickly. Answer for the second part is 2y squared plus y minus 21. And the answer for the first one, x minus 7, x plus 7. Question number 7. Factorize fully 3xy squared minus 6x cubed y. So for the numbers 3 and 6, the common factor is 3. X and x cubed, so I can take one of the x. Y squared and y, I can take one of the y. So left over inside the bracket, 3 is gone, x is gone, so one of the y is left over, minus 3 times 2 is 6, x cubed, so only one x we taken out, so x squared is left over, and y we already taken out. So 3xy times y, 3xy squared. I'm expanding back again and see whether my answer is correct. 3 times 2 is 6, x cubed and y. That is our final answer. B part is a 3 marks question. X plus 3, 2x minus 3. So you can keep this x and you can multiply the other two brackets first, or you can multiply by x and after that you can multiply it back again by the remaining expression. Let me do this way. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times minus 3 is minus 3x, plus 3 times 2x is 6x minus 9. So x outside, collecting like terms, 2x squared plus 3x minus 9. Now I am going to be expanded by x, all three terms. X times 2x squared is 2x cubed, 3x squared minus 9x. That is our final answer. Let me write that quickly. So 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 9x. So 3xy, y minus 2x squared is the first question's answer. Question number 8. Factorize x squared minus 16. So again, this is a difference of 2 squared, so x squared minus 4 squared. So this is going to be x minus 4, x plus 4. Second question, factorize 9x squared minus 6x. So as for the numbers 9 and 6, 3 is going to be the common number. 3 can be divided the 9 and 6 as well. So x squared and x is the common factor. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. X squared, one of the x is out, so 1x left over. Minus 6 divided by 3 is 2. X is out. So this is our final answer. Let me write that quickly. x minus 4 x plus 4 for the first part, 3x minus 2. Question number 9. Given that for all values of x, 6x cubed plus 7x squared minus 56x plus 48 equal to 2 brackets where k is a constant, find the value of k. So what is this question is, this side I'm going to say this is the right hand side, RHS, right hand side, and this side is our left hand side. So I'm going to write that one. So the equal in the middle, the left hand side is 6x cubed plus 7x squared minus 56x plus 48, and that is equal to 2 brackets, so 2x squared plus kx minus 12 times by 3x minus 4. So I'm going to expand these 2 brackets and see what is the answer coming for right hand side. 2x squared times 3x is 6x cubed. So what I did, 2x squared times that one, 6x cubed. 2x squared minus 4 is 8x squared. Then plus kx times 3x is 3kx squared. Kx times minus 4 is minus 4kx. Minus 12 times 3x is minus 36x. Plus minus times minus is plus, 12 times 4 is 48. So I expand the 2 brackets. If you want, you can do in another method. So you can times 3x minus 4 times by 2x squared plus kx minus 12. You will get the same answer. So 3x times 2x squared is 6x cubed. 3x times kx is 3kx squared minus 3 times 12 is 36x minus 4 times 2x squared is 8x squared minus 4kx plus 48. So the answer we got here is exactly same as this one. I'm showing a 2 different method. Sometimes people prefer this way. The second method I multiply, because 3x minus 4 multiplied by 2x squared plus kx minus 12 is easy. Right. So now this is my right hand side and this is my left hand side. Now we are going to equate the coefficient of both sides. So coefficient means, so the coefficient of x cube, so coefficient of x cube, left hand side is 6. That is equal to coefficient of right hand side in the x cube, it's also 6. So here 6 is here equal to 6. Same as if I equate the coefficient of x squared, left hand side is 7 equal to right hand side, I have x squared terms are 3k and x squared is minus 8. So I have here, so let me change to red color. So x squared term is 7x squared here, and right hand side the x squared term is, I'm circling the x squared term here and here. So without writing the x squared, I'm only concerned about the coefficient. Coefficient means the number coming in front of the x squared. Left hand side is 7, right hand side is 3k minus 8. So if you solve this equation, you will find the answer for k. Let's do it. Minus 8 going this side is 7 plus 8 equal 3k. So 7 plus 8 is 15. So 3k equal 15. So k equal 5. So let me write the answer. So k equal 5. So the working is on my right hand side. Question number 10. Factorize x squared minus y squared. So it's a difference between two squares. So x minus y, x plus y. That is the first part answer for 1 mark. Hence or otherwise simplify a squared plus 9 squared minus a squared minus 3 whole thing squared. So there's two ways to do this one. Let's do the easy way. So a squared plus 9 I'm going to consider as a squared plus 9 I'm going to consider as a x, and a squared minus 3 I'm going to consider as a y. So my x is a squared plus 9 and my y is a squared minus 3. So this is in the format of x squared minus y squared. So we know the answer from the first part, x minus y and x plus y is the answer for the expression. So if I add x plus y, so x plus y is a squared plus a squared is 2a squared. 9 minus 3 is plus 6, and if I take away x minus y squared, x minus y, sorry, so x minus y, a squared cancel, 9 take away minus 3 is 12. So if I expand the bracket, 12 times 2 is 24 a squared plus 72. So that is the answer, 24a squared plus 72. So let me do in another different way. So if I take a squared plus 9 whole thing squared. So if I expand this out, x squared plus 9, x squared plus 9. So expanding brackets, a squared times a squared, which is a to the power 4. A squared plus 9 is 9a squared. Then again 9 times a squared is 9a squared again. 9 times 9 is 81. So the final answer, a4 plus 9 is 18a squared plus 81. So this is the first part. Then the second part is a squared minus 3 whole thing squared, which is a squared minus 3 a squared minus 3. So again expand the brackets, a to the power 4 minus 3a squared minus 3a squared positive 9, a to the power 4, and if I add them minus 6a squared plus 9. So box it up. This one is the first answer and this one is for the second answer for the second bracket. So a to the power 4 plus 18a squared plus 81, take away minus a to the power 4 6a squared plus 9. Always remember to put brackets when it comes to negative. So if you are taking away an expression, put the negative with the brackets. So I'm going to be times a to the power 4 18a squared plus 81. Negative times a4 is negative a4. Then negative times negative is positive 6a squared Negative times positive is negative 9. A4 cancelled. 18a squared plus 6a squared is 24a squared. 81 take away 9 is 72. This is the same answer we got here. So that is our final answer. So let me write the other answer here. X minus y, x plus y. Question number 11. Factorize fully. X to the power 4 minus y to the power 4. So when it comes to the power 4, so we don't have any formulas we learned. We have only learned dots, which is a squared minus b squared equal a minus b and a plus b. So somehow we need to make this one to use the dots formula. So I'm going to use the x squared to the power 2 minus y squared to the power 2, because index rule 2 times 2 is 4. So x squared to the power 2 is x to the power 4, can be written as x squared squared minus y squared squared. So this can be written in two brackets, which is x squared minus y squared, x squared plus y squared. So there is no rule for x squared plus y squared, but x squared minus y squared can be expand in two brackets, because the question is factorize fully. So you need to factorize as much as possible. X minus y, x plus y, that is the factorization for the x squared minus y squared, times by x squared plus y squared. So that is our final answer. B part, 5x, 2x plus 3 minus 2x, 2x minus 1. So expand the brackets out. 5 times 2 is 10x squared, 15x minus 4x squared plus 2x. 10x squared take away 4x squared is 6x squared. 15x plus 2x is 17x. So that is our final answer. Let me quickly copy that in the answer space. 6x squared plus 17x, and the answer for the first part is x minus y, x plus y, and x squared plus y squared. Question number 12. Factorize fully. 12x squared minus 27y squared. So 12x squared minus 27y squared. So 12 and 27, I can take the factor, common factor 3 out. You will end up with 4x squared minus 9y squared. After that, I can turn the 4x squared to 2x whole thing squared, because 2 squared is 4, x squared is x squared, minus 3y whole thing squared, because 3 squared is 9, y squared is y squared. Now 3 outside, this is again difference between two squares, 2x minus 3y, 2x plus 3y. That is our final answer. Second question, expand and simplify. So 4x minus 2y whole thing squared can be written as 4x minus 2y, 4x minus 2y. So expand the brackets. So 16x squared minus 8xy minus 8xy plus 4y squared. Then 16x squared minus 16xy plus 4y squared. So that is our final answer for that. So let me copy this one. 16x squared minus 16xy plus 4y squared. And the first part is 2x minus 3y 2x plus 3y. That is the end of the video. I hope you like the video. If you do like the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to see all the upcoming videos. Thank you.